I'm not mic'd up.
Oh, well, David
Hi,
puts
everybody.
his mic on.
I'm putting my mic on.
Hi, welcome back to MVM Live. I hope you
Professional streaming here.
guys had a great Thanksgiving if you're in the U.S. or just a great weekend if you didn't. I'm very excited because this is my last stream before PAX. I'm heading to PAX tomorrow. I see a bunch of people in the comments that I will probably be seeing this weekend, so I'm very excited to see.
Is Jason going?
I don't know if Jason's going.
Is Jessica going?
I know Six of Throws is going. I think Deadpan is going. I don't know if Daniel DeChance is in the comments yet, but not only is he going, I'm actually staying with Daniel. So.
Whoa! I apologize, Daniel.
And Nelson will be there from the channel as well. Jeremy Howard will be there from the channel as well.
Some board game publishers are supposed to be there too.
There are quite a few board game publishers
Yeah.
that will be at PAX U as well. Hey, there's that. See, I knew Daniel would pop in. So anyway, we're not here to talk about PAX U really, but Essen. Honestly, we're playing.
Essen?
Well, we're playing a game that released at Essen that I think for us, at least, for you definitely, quickly became one of your top games of the year.
This is one of my favorite games of the year. I will be blown away. I haven't tabulated all of my end of game top 10 list details because there's a lot of games.
There's
this
a lot
year.
of games.
But I would be surprised if this wasn't in my top 10.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't in your top 10.
It is an elegant tableau building game. And by elegant, I mean it's very simple to play, but it's got some very interesting things going on in it. It's called Vale of Eternity, by the way.
If you didn't know from
we
the
didn't even
logo.
name the game. This is from Mandu Publishing, and it's coming over here to the States and North America from Renegade Game Studios.
Yeah.
Next year, I think they have a pre-order right now.
Yes, they do. It's in the description below.
It is? All right.
It is already down there.
Johnny on the spot here. Yeah, so I highly recommend getting this game. And in fact, I think it's on pre-order for like $35.
Oh, it's
or
not
something
expensive.
Like
It's for the value you get, for the amount of hours you can spend with this game, it's a great value.
Yeah, you're not getting a ton. It's cards. It's got some nice pieces. But it is a card tableau builder,
Yeah.
so but it is well worth that money.
And
so
we're going to jump in and let you guys watch us play it so you can decide whether or not you want it. But one of you watching right now is just going to get one because Renegade is sponsoring today with a free giveaway. We don't have the fancy code word up. We were fighting some technical difficulties at the last minute
Yes,
with
we
our
were.
streaming software. So we're just going to say it. It's Vale.
Vale.
V-A-L-E. Vale.
Yeah, and it's important that it's V-A-L-E, not the other type of Vale. This
There's actually several spellings of Vale, isn't there?
two of that I know.
The city also is spelled, isn't the city V-A-I-L?
Maybe.
Anyway, so
Maybe.
V-A-L-E in the comments at mvmcontest@gmail.com.
We're just confusing people at this point.
Yeah, we are.
V-A-L-E at mvmcontest@gmail.com. Put that in the subject line and you'll be entered to win a copy. Caveat, you're not going to get that copy until Renegade has their inventory. So
Yes.
that will be next year.
Yes, Victor, but if you put the question mark, it probably won't show up in our search. So
Yeah. Don't mess around in the subject line. Literally just put V-A-L-E. Even all caps would be preferred.
You're right.
Nothing else.
Deadpan says the technical difficulty was you were out of Diet Coke and had to go buy some.
Never, Deadpan. Never. When it's a morning when I wake up and I open the fridge and I realize I don't have any Diet Coke,
When you go to McDonald's?
that you don't want to be around me when that happens.
Yeah, it's like not having the coffee. Anyway, so we're going to play. This is, like we said, a drafting game. So we're going to go back and forth, but we're going to let you guys determine the first player. So.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, we are. I just need someone to say.
Pick a color. Just pick a color.
Oh.
Red or gray.
Oh, I was okay. Yeah.
First to put it in the comments, we'll pick first player, red or gray.
Well, you want to go to the
Nope.
main screen? Or you want to wait?
Oh yeah, I will go to the overhead.
Gray. Gray is first.
Gray, that's me. Thank you, Chad.
All right, here's our little score tokens. We have the scoreboard off screen. We're going to bring the scoreboard on
Yeah,
screen
we're going to bring
as
the
we
scoreboard
score.
over like
but
this eventually. But
don't really need to see it.
we wanted to zoom in so you could get the best look at these. And in fact, we're also going to put some of these cards every once in a while right here and do a little bit of this number so you can see it maybe a little bit better. But yeah, I will go first.
So we are drafting. We each have two little drafting tokens.
Oh,
but
boy.
This is kind of an interesting game in that we're not technically just drafting these cards. You're marking a card as yours, but you don't actually have to draft it. You'll see we actually get some options of what to do with the card. But the first thing we have to do is kind of like we're hunting these to bring to our nature preserve. So
yeah, you can hunt and then bring them back, and then you're putting them in your sort of reserve area. A little bit more about the game. There are 5 different colors or types of cards, and each one is assigned to a different section here. So at the beginning of the round, we're going to put out as many cards as there are players times 2. And we just put out what we put out. We could put out 4 green cards, and they could be all right there, in which case we will probably stack them, which will be problematic for the camera, but we'll get through it. But all of these have these different values here. There are tokens that represent the money or the stones that we're able to spend to get these cards played into our tableaus. You can also sell cards for those amounts. And then the other interesting rub is you can only ever have 4 tokens, not 4 amount. So if you could have a 6 and a 1 and a 1 and a 3, and that's all you have. You don't have room for more tokens. You can take more tokens, but you immediately have to discard down to 4. It is a very interesting aspect of the game.
It's an interesting system because there's no change. So you think that having a bunch of 6s is smart, but the second you really want to buy a card that costs 1, you just paid 6 for that 1 cost card. So it is an interesting dynamic.
I'm going to kick things off.
Yeah.
And I am going to place, what do we got here? You got to look at these cards.
Yeah.
This says earn 3 what?
Earn 3 for each card family, each type of card, or each suit
And
almost.
this one is exchange each of
your stones for 6s. So we didn't start with any stones.
That's interesting. I'm going to go there.
Well, then I'm going to go there.
And it is a snake draft.
And then I'm going to go there.
And then I'll go there.
So
that part's done. And now in player order, we take a bunch of different actions.
Yeah.
So the actions are to sell a card, and I can sell one of these 2 cards, or both of them if I want. I can retrieve those, or is that what they call it, retrieve?
Capture?
No, I don't think it's capture. It's not, tame.
Tame.
Tame, it's nice and gentle. So sell, tame, which is bringing in your hand, summon, which is to play it, or to remove a card from your tableau. And in your tableau, you'll see this in a minute, you can only have as many cards in your tableau as it is the round. And we are in round number 1.
We're going to play our tableau like across the board here.
Yeah. So I am going to start by taming this card here. So I'm taking that into my hand. And this card is the Sea Spirit. It's going to earn me 1 point for each of the blue tokens that I have during the sort of resolution phase, which is sort of the end of each round.
All right. Well, I'm going to do the same thing and tame this guy and bring him into my hand. This lava giant, he'll earn me points for every fire card in my area, which would just be him, but, you know, it's better than nothing.
You know what? I was supposed to do everything.
Yeah, you were. I was wondering why you're waiting, but I didn't want to sit here waiting for you.
Go ahead and put that back down.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, I'm supposed to do all my things. I forgot. We have to play by the rules, Ryan. I'm going to sell this card. So I'll put that in the discard and get 4 of those. And then I am going to go ahead. It's 3,
well,
but that's okay. I'm going to spend 1 to summon this. And I will put this out here so you can kind of see it. And we'll make room as possible.
There you go. All right, well, then I am going to do that and tame this one. I'm basically going to do the same thing because, unfortunately, like I could pull this guy into my hand for later, but I have no money to play anything on the first round, which actually might not be that bad. No, I need the money. I'm going to take the money. I'm going to take the $4 for this guy, so I'm going to take $4 as well.
Is he on? Oh, you're selling him.
Yeah, I'm selling him. Putting him in a little discard pile off screen because the discard doesn't really matter, so...
Okay, so that was round 1.
Yeah, I'm not going to play
we
my
have
card.
to do the resolution phase first. I have a resolution card that's earned 1 for each of my blue tokens. I only have 3 red tokens, so I don't get any points there.
Yeah, Jessica, the cards, they're either instant, they're end of game, or they are end of round. No, and there's also some that are just like ongoing support. So there's a lot of different types of cards.
All the kind of cards you'd expect in a tableau builder, for sure. And they do wildly different things, and you can have some cards that you find in this game, you're like, oh, this is going to be a crazy combo that I have going.
I played nothing for my first turn, so I still have my $4. I did that on purpose.
What's that?
None of this is a pile of stuff. that is off camera.
Oh, okay.
So that I know where I can, my visibility
I
range.
see, I
David,
see,
don't mess with
I
my
see.
little, I have a little system off camera here because I don't like to know
He's using
little tricks of the
tokens.
trade.
Just keep your eye on
I
Ryan.
have a
don't
little
want
barrier
him, don't
of,
want him to cheat. He's using tokens for barriers.
I am.
All right, so we go into
tokens
the
for a
next
barrier.
round. Now we can have 2 cards out if we want to. We've got another green card.
I don't even have 1 card out
What
yet.
is that? The Goblin Soldier?
The Goblin Soldier. If any opponent has more points than you, earn 4, otherwise lose 4.
You know I'm going to do this. The next one is the Troll. If you have a 6, earn 3.
I don't have a 6.
I'll put that right there. It's going to be another green. No, it is not.
Ooh,
Excellent.
I like that.
This one is the Horned Salamander.
Oh.
This lets you, oh, that is not a bad one. You just earn 4 1s at
Yeah.
the end of each round.
Yeah.
Now, it means you want to spend as much as you can during the
That's
round
pretty good.
effectively. And then we've got this one, Balog,
Recover one of your fire cards, which means return it to your hand.
which isn't bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
But it's a fire that's an instant.
Yeah. Not bad at all.
And that is it.
All right, I take over as first player.
You do.
And I am going to, I like this idea of always having 4s. I think I'm actually going to claim this Balog here. I'm going to claim him. Even though he costs 4, that's a lot. We'll see what happens. Oh, look, Casey already pre-ordered just from that first little look.
Nice.
Good. I mean, it's...
I'm going to mark the Goblin Soldier.
Yeah, you like that Goblin Soldier.
And I'm going to mark the Horned Salamander, actually.
All right, good. I'm going to take that troll because I needed those $4. All right, so I go first. So I'm going to use my 4, 3 of my 4, sorry, to play this Lava Giant. And I'll put him right there because I'm going to make my tableau kind of going down. I'll gain 2 points for each fire card in my area. That's him, so I get 2 points.
1, 2.
And now I am going to get rid of this guy. I'm going to sell him off. Sorry, troll. You're going to discard pile, and I'm going to get the 4 there. Notice I do have 1, so really I can only take 3. But then I'm going to spend all 4 of these that I have to play the Balog. And when he plays, I return another fire card to my hand. Or at the end of the round, I'll return another fire card to my hand. So he just is going to sit out there for right now. So that's it.
Would you turn those upside down or put them in a pile so I don't get confused
Okay,
at what cards you have?
These are all, this discard pile is off screen.
Not for me. I am going to, let's see. I am going to tame the Goblin Soldier for sure.
I'm wondering if it'd be easier for you guys if I turn them sideways or if it's easier to read them face up.
I'm sure face up, I would think.
Yeah.
If any opponent has more points, yeah, I definitely want to get that played. So I'm actually going to sell off this guy.
That hurts. I would have liked that guy.
To get 3, which I can only have 1 more.
Okay, there's your 1.
And then I'm going to play the Goblin Soldier for all 4 of those.
All right.
So,
that's it.
The resolution phase here, do you still not have
I
any
do have a resolution. Recover one of my fire cards with a instant ability. So this Lava Giant is going to be recovered, which means returning it to my hand.
All right. I have a couple, and you can do these in any order. Earn 1 point for every blue. I don't have any. But if an opponent has more points than you, earn 4. Yeah. Otherwise, lose 4. So I'm going to show you what happens here. He has more than me, so I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
And that's it. That's the end of round.
Now you're 1 point ahead, so if I get no points, you're going to lose 4.
That's the end of round 2. I failed to get the round marker.
That's fine. We're on round 2.
Help us keep track of our rounds.
Here, just use that. It kind of works.
All right.
All right.
We're on to round 3.
Yeah, so you're going to be first player again.
Yep. Let's see
there
what cards
I
come
like
out.
this first player marker, by the way. It is.
They have another thing that I guess could be used for first player
the
marker.
dragon?
It's a big dragon thing that stands up, but it's really just for photo ops. It literally says that in the rule book.
But yeah, it makes a good first player marker.
Oh, our first pink card. Let's take a look at these as they come out.
What does this one say?
Freya, earn 1 point for each card with a resolution in your area.
+7.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, that goblin is a very risky card. If you get ahead, you're just losing points. So.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you'll lose until you're below,
Yeah.
and then you gain.
Uh-huh.
The goblin
Keeps
card
you equal.
keeps you close most of the game unless the other player starts really running away.
Or just doesn't score any points and lets you keep losing.
The next one is Surtur. This is an instant. Earn 2 points for each card family in your area.
So each suit, basically, of the 5 suits.
Then we've got Cerberus.
These are all so expensive.
Discard up to 3 of your other summoned cards. Now, that's not bad, because if you have cards out that aren't doing anything for you, or they already have, it frees up space.
Sure, but that's still... Yeah, I guess you could find a good combo
That
for
can be helpful, for sure.
That could be helpful.
And then we've got Rudra. Earn 2 points for each card in your hand.
Costs 8.
Sounds like we're going to be doing a lot of selling this round.
I think so this round, yeah.
It's back to me, right?
It is back to you, first player.
Oh,
Man,
boy.
That 8 cost is pretty good. That's expensive, though.
I
don't even know what I'm going to do here. I really wish we had one that was the 6 cost. I'm going to go here.
Darn it.
And here.
I'll go here. So I go first.
Yep.
So I am actually going to sell this one off for a blue and a pink.
You got none right now? There you go.
Yeah, I've got none. Then this one over here. Oh, let me zoom out again.
Are we zoomed in still?
There we go. Discard up to 3 of you. I don't know that I like that one.
Well, you don't have 5 to buy them anyway.
No,
you
but
can
I
pull
mean,
your hand for
just
later.
later. Yeah. I'm gonna. Selling that is a waste. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sell it.
Wow.
So give me just 2 pinks.
2 more pinks, 2 more ones. There you go. All right, well, I am going to sell this guy.
I'm not saying I'm playing the best game in the world.
I definitely don't want this guy, so I'm selling him for a 3 and a 1. I'm going to take this guy into my hand and not do anything with him, but then I'm going to spend this 3 to play the Lava Giant, gain 2 points for each fire card in my area. I have 2 now, so I get 4 points.
Oh boy.
Instantly.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, and that is that's my play.
All right, that's the end of round 3, but we have to do the resolution.
Yeah, I do it first. None here. Return another one. So he's going to come back to my hand. You can see that little, trying to make a little synergy happen there.
That's not bad.
No, that's not.
However, I have 1 of these and 4 of these. So
4 of those.
Or I get this one too. So I've got
behind.
1 of these, so I get 1 point. And then I'm still behind.
Yep.
So I get 4 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you just keep that engine alive, my friend. That works for me.
Well, I could give me more than 4 points a turn. We're going to see. It just depends on how many of these guys I can get because they're expensive to play.
All right, next cards.
Yeah.
Pegasus. Draw a card instantly, and it has an ongoing effect. The cost of your cards are decreased by 1.
Oh, wow.
That is a tasty card. You're first,
Yeah,
right?
I am. That's a tempting card.
By the way, in case you hadn't noticed, the artwork on these cards
Oh, it's phenomenal.
is amazing. I mean, some people might not like it, but I absolutely love this art. Medusa, discard a card from your hand, then earn
Ooh, a 6 count. Ooh, a 6-pointer.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, that's not bad either.
Bad. I like that.
What else do we got here?
Rock Golem, earn points of the total value of your 6.
Oh, that's an instantaneous one, though.
Yeah,
if you
so
add up all your 6s.
if you had 4 6 tokens by chance,
I mean, you
you're
could.
getting 24 points by playing that card.
You could, though. You probably spent 1 to play him, so you're probably only getting 18, but still.
That is true.
That's pretty good.
Unless there's a card that let you play another card for free, which I believe there are.
There's stuff like that.
And then we've got Poseidon. Earn 3 points for each
water card in your area?
card in your area.
Ooh, all right. Well, I think I know what I have to do since I'm first player. I don't know what happened to the first player. Oh, you already gave it to me.
Right in front of you.
I'm going to claim that Pegasus.
I
have to claim the Pegasus. I can't let the Pegasus go. There's no way.
I'm going to have to... Oof. I'm going to take these.
You can leave me with... I mean, whatever you give me, I'm selling. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I definitely really want this Pegasus, so I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to take it for sure because it's adorable. And I am going to take these 4 tokens, of which I can only have 3. So, because I already have one here. And I will play for 3.
Doing it again?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I want to get the Pegasus out because it's going to help me in the future with the same engine. And then I draw a card with the Pegasus.
We don't get to see what it is.
No, but I can play it. We're on round 4?
We're on round 4.
I don't know if I want to play
There's
it,
10
though.
rounds. The game is going to end at the end of the round, at the end of the 10th round, or if either of us get over 60 points, 60 or more,
I'm going to play it.
that will trigger the end of the round.
I'm going to play this little Kappa.
Or end of the game.
Whenever you play a card using paying with a blue stone, I earn 2 victory points. So we'll see if I can make that happen.
Is that the one you just picked up?
That's the one I just drew, and I played it for free because the cost was decreased by 1 because of my Pegasus.
All right, let's see what I'm going to do here. I don't really need to sell off because I've got tokens. But I am going to sell this one off, I think.
Yeah, for that blue token.
For that blue token, which replaces one of my reds. And then I'm going to take this one into my hand, taming it.
Nice. Just hold on to it?
And yeah, just holding on
All
to
right.
it. Not playing anything. So I am done. You're done.
I'm
You're
done.
first player, so resolve your
I'm first
resolve.
player. The only resolve I have is to return another fire card with lightning, which I have none, so I don't do anything during this phase.
Nice. I have my same resolves.
Yeah, but
And
now
I can-
you're ahead of me.
Nope. Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
am
are.
ahead of me.
You
How
are
did I
ahead
get
of me.
ahead of you?
You got ahead of me.
So what I'm going to do is, it doesn't really matter. It's going to net out the same.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to gain 2 points because I have 2 of those.
And now you're tied with me. Now you're neither ahead or behind.
Correct. So nothing would happen.
Unless I gain or lose some points here, which could happen.
You're going to
All
have to
right.
gain some points at some
We're
point.
speeding along. That was round 4.
That was round 4. We're on to
Though
round 5.
it gets a little more. As the more cards you get, the more your longer your turns start to
Yes,
take.
for sure.
Hopefully you guys can still see my... Oh, we're still zoomed in, so they can't see my cards.
I know.
Okay.
Firefox. Earn 1 point for each card in your hand.
Oh, wow. Firefox. I use that browser.
Gargoyle. Whenever you summon a card using a 6, earn 3 points.
That's good.
That's interesting. Have we seen? We haven't seen
No,
any
we
of
haven't
these,
seen a
have
single
we?
dragon.
Mud slime. Earn 6 points immediately.
Oh, and recover him.
Oh.
So he comes back. You can play him every turn for 6 points.
Oh, that would be a great combo.
That would be a great combo. Oh, man. That's kind of crazy.
And Hydra. Choose 2
Ooh.
between 6, draw a card, 2 threes,
Ooh.
or 4 points.
Oh, man.
I like it.
I like that, too.
That's just an instant.
It says
so it's
choose
just
2 of those? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Ooh. All right.
I'm going to assume, do you think it's too different?
I think it's too different, yeah. Choose 2 of these options.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good.
All right, my tableau's a little weak for the 5th round. I only have 2 cards, so I've got to change that a little bit because otherwise there's no points to be scored.
And we're around 5, so we can have 5 cards in front of us, right? Yeah.
Yep. Boy.
Yeah. Dang it. I really wanted that one too. I'll claim Firefox and that Mud Slime then.
I'll take the gargoyle.
All right. This is a really... That
Oh,
one
it's
looked
me
really
now.
Good. It is you.
What's that one do again?
Whenever you summon a card with a 6 stone, you earn a point, or earn 3 points. But we have not seen any dragons who are the 6 stone suit.
Yeah. So I'm going to... I'm going to tame this card.
Yep.
Tame the Hydra.
Yep.
And then I am going to play the Hydra, because you can do any of these things in any order. And that's going to cost 4, so I'm going to get rid of a 3 and a 1. And instantly I can choose between 2 of those things. I think I'm going to take...
I'm sure you want the 2 blues, right? Those are a point apiece for you.
Yeah, but I'm concerned.
Well, you could just straight up get 4 points.
Yeah, but I'm going to lose those 4 points if I'm ahead
you're
of you.
right. Oh, you're going to be ahead of me no matter what.
Yeah.
Unless I earn some points right now, which I might. You know I got a little point combo, so.
I am going to take a 6.
Okay.
And 2 3s.
Okay. That puts you over 4.
Yep, I'm going to give you a 1 back.
All right, that was 2 things.
What do you mean 2? Yes, that card is done. Now, what else have I have here? Am I going to sell this? I don't think so. I'll take the gargoyle into my hand and tame it. And it's round 5 right now?
It's round 5. You got 5 people.
I'm going to spend 5, unfortunately, with that 6.
Yep.
I'm going to spend 5 to remove the goblin soldier.
Oh, you're getting rid of him.
Yeah.
All right.
And that is actually all.
Okay, you didn't want that goblin soldier anymore?
I feel like he was going to be more of a pain than anything else.
I'm going to, yeah, I'll just take this Firefox into my hand. I will play him for free. Earn 1 point for every card in my hand. I have 2, so can you give me 2 points? And then I will sell the Mud Slime.
Oh, see, you did score points during your turn.
I even said I would have. I even said, you know, I have a point engine.
But at the end.
Oh no, it's immediate. I don't have any points at the end.
I didn't know you were going to be playing that.
And then turn 2 points for each fire card in my area, so that's 2, 4, 6 points for that guy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, getting rid of him was wrong then. I didn't know that was going to be coming out again.
Actually, that only costs me 2. So he's probably going to come out every turn if I can. But then we have to do our end of round stuff.
Yeah, starting with me. I earn 1 point for each of these.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3. That's all I got. I'm going to have to change things up.
I have to recover my card, so I'll recover the Lava Giant. Yeah, I need more gems because this is bad.
Oof.
And we're round 6.
We are round 6.
Man, we're speeding through it. 2 players, this goes pretty quick.
The score is 16 to 11 right now, and you might think that's pretty low. And it might remain low this game.
It might. We might jump up.
In all of our other games, they've ended with someone getting over 60 points. Ready for the cards?
Yeah, we could probably. I mean, the problem with the reason we didn't do that deadpan was with putting the scoreboard on the screen was just because it took up a ton of space.
Yeah, we wanted you to see.
It's a big scoreboard.
We wanted you to see. We are in round 6, so there we are. It is mostly just a scoreboard, and then the round tracker, and we are in round 6 right now.
Yeah. Yeah, like we thought about just sliding these things back and forth as we needed one. Maybe if we had like a nice little plate that we could have but
maybe. I just wanted this to be positioned where
dead
it is.
Center.
It is taped down.
Yeah, that's why we don't adjust it.
All right, Tengu. Oh, this is an interesting one. Instant. Earn 6 points and put this card back on the top of the draw die.
So it'll come back every round, potentially.
Yeah.
Interesting, if somebody doesn't sell it.
Yuki Onna, discard all of your stones. That's the money that we spend.
Oof, and earn the
the total value of the discarded stones.
Wow, that's huge.
Also a 0 card.
Yeah, I see that. But you're losing all your stones effectively.
Asmodeus, not to be confused with Asmodeus. Recover one of your cards with an instant and a written cost of 2 or less.
Interesting. Okay.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Well, I'm first player this round.
I don't like that. You're gonna brutalize that engine.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna do my best.
And then we've got Boreas. Earn 1 point for each pink card you have in your area, and immediately recover this card.
Oh, that's a pretty. That's like the same engine, but for pink.
Yeah.
All right. Well, pass me first player. And yeah, I do want Asmodeus. If I can afford him, I only have 2 gems right now.
I'm definitely taking Yuki. And I'm going to take
Yeah, you choose. Don't worry about me, because whichever one of these I take, I'm selling, because I have to. I am so short on money. So I'm going to sell whoever this is. Boreas is gone and gets me a blue and a red. I'm finally getting more than just little reds. I finally got some actual point or money to spend. And then I'm going to take Asmodeus into my hand. I'm going to play Asmodeus for 3. He doesn't do anything right now, just during recovery. So I'm going to put him right next to my other recovery one. I have a little bit of logic to my madness here. And then for 2, I will play the Lava Giant and earn 2 for each fire card. 2, 4, 6, 8 points.
That puts you at 20. You said 8 points?
It's 8 points, yeah.
24. Oof. Oof. He's running away with it, folks.
We'll see. This is a good little combo I've got going over here. I am done.
All right, I am going to.
But the thing I love about, while David's thinking, I want to say the thing I really like about this game, or that appeals to me, is that I've never seen this combo before with this kind of setup, and I don't think you might not ever again. Every time you play the game, you're going to be running like such a different set of cards that are comboing with each other in such different ways. Every game feels vastly different, and some, like David said, some games are high scoring and you actually hit that 60, and some games are not. It just depends on the cards that are coming out and the way that you use them. Oh, yeah.
I'm taming Tengu. Oof.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and get that play. I'm going to play Tengu for 3. And earn 6 points. That takes me to 18 or 17. And then this goes back to the top of the draw pile.
Yep, so it'll come back out. That's not bad. Then you want to... How many point tokens do you have right now?
I have these.
You get 6 points off that.
I have those. No, I know I can get 6 points off of that. I think, though.
Oh, I actually get 2 more. I need to get 2 more points, by the way.
2 more points?
Yeah, whenever I spend a blue gem, I get 2 points.
1, 2.
And I didn't even think about that because I've never had blue gems until this round.
Oh, I have to discard those for the points?
Yeah. It's a tough.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's why it's a 0 cost. But man, if you could get a good engine going where you were getting like, yeah, it could be a good engine. If you had a card that returned that to your hand every round.
I'm going to tame that. And then I'm going to play Medusa for 4, which gets rid of these 6, which is another resolution thing.
Okay. Is that everything?
That is everything.
Then I will resolve. I only have 2 resolutions. Return a card costing any card costing lightning card costing 2 or less. So Firefox comes back to my hand, and then recover one of my fire cards. I'll recover the Lava Giant again.
Is the Lava Giant an instant?
Yeah, that's how it's been.
Okay.
That's how I've been using him.
All right, my resolutions. I can earn 1 for each of my blues. I don't have that, but I can discard a card from my hand and then earn a 6 token. I am actually going to discard this card. And can I get a 6 token, please?
That'll be good. You can
That's
finally
it.
afford one of those giant
We'll
ones
see.
that comes
We'll
out.
see. He's way ahead of me, folks. The score is
I'm not way ahead. We'll see.
26 to 17.
That's only, what, 9 points?
9-point
That's
difference.
not
And we're going
huge.
into round 7, right?
We're going into round 7.
Okay.
Now
And
we
I'm
have 7
first.
cards.
I don't mind being first right now because
Yeah, you know what's coming out. We know
our
what's
friend
coming.
Tengu is coming back out. I don't mind that. Hestia.
Oh, you can keep 2 more stones. You're going to give me...
Hestia is pretty good.
yeah, it's a little late in the game, but yeah, that is pretty good. Yeah.
Incubus. Earn 2 points for each card with a written cost of 2 or less in your area.
Oh, interesting.
You've got quite the red engine
Yeah, you
going.
can't let me have either of those cards, unfortunately for you.
Undine. Earn 3,
Oh.
a 3 token when you get it, and recover it.
Oh, so you'll get a free 3 token every round with that. Man, these are all good this round.
Not bad.
So do you hate draft or do you build your own engine? You gotta make a tough choice. Which hate drafting is much easier though. Even in a 4-player game, sometimes a card comes up and you're like, yeah, I just can't let anybody else have this card. Even if you're just gonna sell it sometimes.
Ugh. And I have this card.
Yeah, that one's really good for me too. This one's good for both of us. I'm actually happy with whatever I get. We can have 7 cards in front of us now. 1, 2. I have 4, and I know I'm gonna have 6, so I really only get to play 1. Dang. Well, I'm definitely taking. That seems so good. But that seems. I'm gonna take these, even though I can't play them all.
All right, I go first. I
Yeah.
don't know about this, folks. I do not know about this. I am. Oh, it's that one.
It's what one?
I forgot what this card
Oh,
that
the
I
card
have
in your hand.
does.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm taking. Let's see. 1, 2.
I don't have any money. I'm gonna have to sell one of those 2 I just took. That hurts. Well, maybe I'm not gonna. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I'm gonna
here.
do something unorthodox here.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm gonna sell both of these.
Ooh. See, I don't know. I should have claimed that one. So you get 2
I need
blues
2
and
blues and a red.
a red. I got too excited about these 2 reds, but I realized I only have 1 thing left.
And then I am going to play Yuki Onna.
Yeah, you can make a new row underneath. If
Discard
you want.
all of my stones
Oh, that one.
and get those points. So
Oof.
I've got 12, 13 points.
Yeah. What was that about? That gap? That's huge. That was well done.
13. That takes me to 30.
Yeah.
It's 30 to 26 right now. He still has a turn to take.
I do. The question is, do I want to take both these knowing I can't really play these cards from my hand? I think I'm just going to take both, even though I only have 1 gem left. First of all, I'm going to play Firefox for free. 1 point for every card in my hand. I now have 4 cards, so I get 4 points.
1, 2, 3,
1,
4.
2, 3,
All
4,
tied up at
5.
30.
And I can have 7.
You can have 7.
I'll play Hestia. You can keep 2 more stones. And then I will play for 1 Incubus. Earn 2 points for each card with a written. Yeah, all my cards are 1 less.
Oh.
So everything with a written cost of 2 or less. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 more points.
Oh. That card is ridiculous.
Yeah, that is.
8 points. You're
Yep.
at 38. So it's back to 38 to 30. I closed the gap.
You did definitely close the gap.
Well,
by
it was
1
9,
point.
and now it's 8.
That's still a gap. Well, do your end of round stuff.
Yeah, so my end of round, I've got a couple. I don't have any cards in my hand, unfortunately, or I would have gotten that. I have this one. I don't get any of that.
I don't get any points, but recover one of my cards that costs 2 or less, and recover one of my cards with a lightning bolt. So I guess I'm recovering both of these.
Man. You've
He's
got a killer engine there.
Fire's strong, but the cards have to come out. Like, that was the thing, like spotting that card early.
Let's see what comes out. We're in round number 8.
Spotting that card early was very helpful. Yeah, we'll see what comes out because I'm out of money now. So you can't really keep that combo going
Undying
forever.
Queen. Earn a 3 at the end of every round.
Well, that's good for you.
Yeah, can be.
Oh, there's our first dragon.
Boulder. Earn 8 points. A player of your choice discards one of their summoned pink cards.
Oh. Yeah, I can't really let you have that.
That'd be great.
Oh, I don't think you're going to get 8.
Griffin. Draw a card. Not bad. And Harpy.
Oh my gosh.
If the number of cards in your hand is the same as the number of cards in your area, earn 3 points.
That is not the case for me. We're on round 8
That
now?
will never be the case for any of us at this point.
Okay, well, I really don't want you to have that 8, but I don't think you're going to be able to play it for at least another round. So I guess that's not a big deal. Well, you know what? I'm going to end up selling it anyway, so I'll just claim it. It doesn't matter.
How many cards you got in your hand?
I've got 4 cards in my hand. Not enough to I can't make that work. And I'll take that one. So, I am going to sell this dragon. There's no way I'm going to be able to afford this for 6. So I'll just take that 6, and I'm going to sell this one. So this turn I'm selling both of these.
You sold last time too.
No, I drew both last time.
Oh, you drew both last time.
I couldn't play everything. So we're going to see what I can play. So the first thing...
You can play a lot.
Well, I can play Firefox and get 1 point for every card in my hand, which is 3.
1, 2, 3.
I can spend 1 and play Incubus. Earn 2 points for each card with a written cost of 2 or less. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 points.
Good Lord. 8 points.
1, 2,
49.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're in round 8.
He's going to end it here in round 9,
So I can only play 1 more. So I'm going to play this 3, which gets me 2 points. And then I'm going to play the Lava Giant. Earn 2 for each fire card. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 12 points.
He just ended it.
Did it really end it?
Yeah. 12 points takes you past 60.
Wow.
That was fast.
You didn't score that on camera, though. I missed it on camera.
Right there, everybody.
Is that round 8?
You have to trust me. It's round 8. So he's going to... So you got... you were at 51 and you got 12?
I got 12 that time.
So that
2,
takes
4,
you...
6, 8, 10, 12.
To 63?
63? Dang.
And I think you can flip this over.
Oh, there's a 60
to show
plus
that you have
timer?
the plus 60. Well, I don't think I'm going to close the gap, but let's play it out to see what happens.
That was a big points turn I had.
I mean, I think the only thing I can do is just sell these cards for 2 blues and a pink. Very anticlimactic.
I mean, I had a big points turn that turn.
All right, and now do your...
And I could have played 1 more if I could have had the space for it.
But you didn't.
Oh, I guess I could have sold one of these. I forgot I could sell something, but I'm not even worried about that.
Well, you have to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I do is return things. So I'd return this Lava Giant to my hand and probably this Incubus to my hand because those are the ones that were really getting me the points.
And I get 2 points.
That's...
Boop, boop.
Jessica says, you got this, David.
So here is the end result. And it was in the 8th round.
Yeah, that fire combo was pretty
That
sick.
Was
that first
stupid.
guy I ever drafted, though, that I saw that bow log out there, and I was like, that was my first card, and it was totally worth it to wait and play that card
You can
out.
see how quickly this game plays, and even
yeah,
though
that's
it
what I
didn't
love
go well
about it.
for me, we could just set back up and play again.
If we had more than 5 minutes
If
left
we
in
had
the
more
stream.
than a few minutes
So
left,
we were a little late starting, unfortunately.
We would do
but
that. But I really love it, even when you're losing as badly as I did. I really enjoy this game. It has some really fun things that happen, and for me anyway, when something fun like that happens, even for another player, I'm just fond of seeing something like that happen at the table. I would have preferred it happen in front of me.
Well, we've played this game many times, and this Asmodeus, the one that gave me points for all my tour, I've never even seen this guy come out.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of cards.
There's
we have
some
what,
I've probably never seen.
Another at least what do you think, 30 cards
Oh,
here?
at least 40 probably.
didn't
no,
see?
that might even be 50. You're not going to count them
I don't know how many cards there are in the game.
That's like a Magic the Gathering deck
Let's
right there.
take a look. There are 70 cards.
And we saw probably 30 of them. So
all unique across.
Yeah, they're all
We
unique.
didn't see hardly any of the dragons.
We saw one. We saw one dragon. And we didn't see a lot of the...
oh, yeah, there's a lot more dragons down here.
We didn't see a lot of the green ones. Like, we saw a couple, but, like, not enough green ones.
We saw a fair amount of green.
Well, we saw some expensive ones, but, like, the thing is, like,
you were getting a lot of red. I should have squatted on some of those reds.
Yeah, well, I mean, I will say, I'm not, I got super lucky that the times that key pieces of this engine came up, I was first player. Like the 3 cards that like really made this engine work, I was first player for all of them.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
You could have you might have wanted when there was 2 reds there, just hate drafted one of them away just so I didn't get. But like I don't know if that.
Well, this one didn't really help you that much.
Well, it got me 4 extra points.
Oh,
2 for being a 0 cost and 2 for being a red card.
Sure. I wish I could have. I mean, you had your good red cards from the very beginning.
Well, I got the first 2 cards I drafted were the Balog and the Lava Giant. And if you had seen the combo that I was plotting in my head, you probably wouldn't have let that happen.
I'm sure.
But you don't really like.
That is killer.
Yeah.
I in playing this too, I tend to go with like the games that I've really enjoyed in the past, where I had like a bunch of blue.
Yeah. Oh
or
yeah.
I had that Golem Soldier. The very first game I played of this was at the World Series of Board Gaming. Tom Vassell taught it. And I got that Goblin Soldier, and Goblin Soldier, and everyone at the table was like, "That card's broken." And I don't think it is because it's come back to bite
balances
me.
you,
It bites me as much as it does help me. Long as now in a 4-player game, there's more likely the chance that someone will be ahead of you potentially. I guess.
Well, it's different in a 2-player game because it's a 0-sum, but in a 4-player game, you can catch up.
You can shirt tail on 3 other players.
Right, exactly.
So it's a really, and I love that because you could kind of play that early and just kind of go, okay, I can pace myself with planning out the rest of my strategy. I don't have to go crazy scoring points as long as you have some ways of scoring some points towards the end because you do need one big burst at the end.
Well, yeah, that was what took me over the line.
To win it. And usually that's what happens is in this game, it's a big burst that takes someone over 60, not just like, oh, it's 58 to 59.
Right. Well, we've seen games like that, though.
Yeah.
We've seen games where there's tight all the way through, so it can go either way. It just depends on if you spot someone's combo and block them, or if they manage to get the cards they need to, like, really hammer it in like that.
Not to mention, in a 3 or 4-player game, you're going to have so
way
many
more
cards.
Yeah.
So we had 4 cards out each time. In a 4-player game, you're going to have 8 cards out to look at. So you're really sitting there going, oh, what ones do I want? What ones do I want?
Yeah, exactly.
And also, I think it was weird that we only saw 1 dragon.
Yeah, it was weird.
Like, I've never seen that. But I think it's kind of cool.
It just happens.
Anyway, that was The Vale of Eternity. It's from Mandu and Renegade coming out next year.
And again, enter to win. Please email us at mvmcontest@gmail.com with the subject line Vale.
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 Nothing more, and you'll be entered to win a copy when it comes out next year. I think it's going to be available next March, if I remember correctly, from Renegade. So be sure to do that, and be sure to come back next week. We don't have plans solidified yet.
We don't. I'm going to see what I can maybe bring home from PAX. Maybe I can get some hot new release for next week. We're gonna see what we can get for next week. Maybe something new. We're going to see.
But let us know in the comments below if there's a game that you know we have that we've covered. Maybe Marvel Zombies. If you want to see it in a new light.
I think we will get back to Marvel Zombies at some point. If not next week, I do want to get back into that game.
We have a bunch new Marvel Zombies stuff.
We do.
In fact, check out the video. We did kind of a unboxing overview of all the different things. And some of it has there's team games. There's, of course, the new stuff has it so that you can be the heroes and not the zombies. Which is pretty similar to the other version. You're just playing against zombies.
But either way.
But yeah, let us know. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, stay tuned for PAX coverage this weekend.
Bye-bye.